Our new Asia headquarters in Singapore incorporates the highest standards of sustainability and workplace design. The use of state-of-the-art planning tools in advance ensures a particularly efficient operation of the building. Our expertise in green building certification and this example are some of the ways my colleagues and I are making a contribution to one world and the next generation. My name is Klaus Langner and I'm the Chief Financial Officer of our ASMEA region, which includes South Asia, Southeast Asia, Middle East and Africa.
Mr. Langner, there's a lot of complexity to this project. What was your role in putting in place the new Asia headquarters in Singapore?
While I was overall in charge and leading the project, it was clearly a team effort. There were a lot of different tasks to handle. First of all, finding a suitable location, making a decision around rental or buying, getting the contractor and consultant on board, negotiating their contracts, giving input into the design, and handling all kinds of issues along the way, especially during the COVID lockdown. And finally, the actual move. Therefore, we got input and support from all around the organization, from headquarters and from TÜV SÜD globally.
Who else globally from TÜV SÜD was involved in the project?
Well, we tapped into the combined knowledge of one TÜV SÜD globally. On the financing side, corporate treasury was instrumental to find the best possible financing solution. The real estate and infrastructure division provided input on latest planning tools and technologies on sustainability and efficiency. Our operations people benchmarked process flows and lab setups globally before designing their layout. TÜV SÜD's corporate real estate team and global marketing team provided input for design and branding elements. So we had to work as one team to come to where we are.
How was the planning process of the building done?
One of the key planning tools that we used was the early adoption of building information modeling, or BIM, to create a digital twin for design verification and simulation. In Singapore, you use BIM for submissions to authorities, but we went way above the requirements in order to, in the ongoing operations of the building, use BIM also for facility management now.
Why did you decide to get certified to the Green Mark Gold and Platinum of the Building and Construction Authority of Singapore?
We actually got certified for two BCA Green Mark schemes. Green Mark Platinum for the office and Green Mark Gold for a non-residential building. The BCA Green Mark scheme in Singapore was developed after extensive study of other existing Green Mark certifications around the world and then specifically modeled for the climate, productivity and building innovation goals of Singapore. All buildings in Singapore need to apply for this Green Mark certification and we are proud to achieve such high ratings.
TÜV SÜD also certifies green buildings. How did the in-house expertise help in the planning of the project?
Of course, the TÜV SÜD expertise helps. We were able to tap into the knowledge and advice of our real estate and infrastructure division on the type of measures and technologies we can use to achieve the high sustainability ratings that we actually did.
The BCA Building Green Mark standards you achieved are some of the highest for sustainable buildings. Which technologies were applied for it?
There are three elements that drive the sustainability of a building. An efficient design, the use of green building materials, and an efficient ongoing operation. In Singapore, we have tropical climate, so cooling is very important. And we put a lot of effort into the design and the materials used to achieve a highly efficient facade. Lesser heat absorbed from the environment means less energy spent on cooling the building. And we chose a highly efficient glass to minimize solar energy gain into the building. We were able to achieve an efficient facade that is 35% better than an average comparable Singapore building and way above the code requirement. We also invested into a very efficient chiller plant for air conditioning as well as for process cooling of our lab equipment. Some other measures were the use of green construction materials, paints and low carbon concrete, the use of LED lighting and fittings throughout the building.
How does the building cater to the demands of your employees, and what are other highlights of the building?
During the design of the building, we ran a survey and several workshops to find out what employees are looking for to have a conducive work environment. The two things we heard is they would like natural lighting as much as possible and a place to work out. We were able to incorporate both by increasing the glazing of the building by 50% from initial designs, as well as incorporating a gym here on the 7th floor. We offer yoga and other workout classes during lunchtime and after work several days during the week. Another highlight of our building is our access system. We installed facial recognition and access via mobile phone through near-field communication and Bluetooth. It increases convenience as well as security. And did I mention the rooftop with a sky garden and barbecue pit? After the COVID measures are lifted, I look forward to having barbecue and evening get-togethers with employees.
And how future-proof is the building for technologies that are yet to come?
One of the examples here is that we decided at the design stage to implement an internal IT fiber backbone throughout the building, including wireless coverage everywhere. We are already using IoT technologies, and with this IT backbone, it will be easy to upgrade IT and make further use of IoT technologies.
So sustainability has already and is even more gaining momentum in the high-growth ASMEA region. And TÜV SÜD itself is also highly committed in sustainability. What does this new green building mean for the TÜV SÜD engagement in Singapore, the region, and TÜV SÜD overall?
Singapore has just introduced the Green Plan 2030. That is a whole-of-nation movement to advance Singapore's national agenda on sustainable development. Part of the plan is the ambition to green the majority of buildings in Singapore over the next decade. We are already contributing our part today, adhering to the highest green standards with our TÜV SÜD at IBP building. It demonstrates our company's commitment to Singapore, Asia, and the importance of sustainability, making it one TÜV SÜD world.